Hi, I'm Vanessa Kynes and I'm a Pinterest marketing strategist for creative small businesses. On my YouTube page, you'll find Pinterest tips and strategies to drive traffic to your site using Pinterest. Today's video is all about why having a niche is valuable for your Pinterest strategy. We've all heard the saying that the riches are in the niches. When you have a smaller but more committed audience, you often have more success. It's easier to be a big fish in a small pond than to be a small fish in a big pond, and the same applies for Pinterest. As a creative, we often hear that the market is oversaturated and there's no more room for one more person and one more small business. And I know personally that that's not true. I watch in amazement. Every week, people sign up for my list for one specific thing, Pinterest marketing. It's one small piece of the pie of all the platforms that you can use to grow your website. I was afraid to niche down just like everyone else, but I really decided that by niching down, I could really focus on one area, become an expert on that specific area, and grow and know, like, trust with my audience. My audience doesn't come to me for Facebook questions or questions about YouTube. They come to me about Pinterest. And because I'm able to have a micro focus, I can really spend my time knowing my craft well. But here's a little secret. Being an early adopter, although lonely, gives you a competitive edge. Here's a little task for you. Go on Pinterest and search cinnamon rolls. What you're gonna see are thousands of pins from hundreds of different websites that all feature what they believe to be the best cinnamon roll recipe. Now, likely the pictures that have the most pins, the best keywords, and the best images are gonna rank at the top. If you're new to the cinnamon roll market, it's gonna be really difficult for you to rank at the top. But if you're an early adopter in a really specialized niche, it can feel lonely and it can feel slow, but sooner than later, if you get started earlier, you're gonna be the one that ranks at the top and you're gonna be the one that people go to for the authority on that subject. If you're in a smaller niche, the traffic will be smaller, but your audience is going to be engaged with you for that one specific reason. If they were looking for you for that one particular niche, they're going to be way more committed and way more invested in what you have to say. Being an early adopter and niching down can feel lonely, but with consistent strategy, you can begin to drive traffic to your website using Pinterest. If you're new and you're ready to niche down, be sure to grab my free Pinterest starter guide where I help you get started on Pinterest. Also, subscribe to my YouTube page where you can get weekly Pinterest tips of driving traffic to your website using Pinterest. Thanks so much for joining me.